Hey guys, and welcome to my 2K or 2.5K special right here. A lot of you know I have been redecorating my room the past few days and moving my setup in and changing some things around. So I guess I want to show you guys like a full new room and setup tour for 2017, as I've kind of done one every year since kind of 2015. So we're currently staring at my feet. Very interesting. Got my nerdy little Superman socks on right here. So as you walk in my room, you kind of just have like, you know, the coat rack or whatever, hoodie rack. It's got Pokemon stuff, Zelda stuff, Minecraft. Generally, I'm just a massive nerd. We have all the Guardians of the Galaxy, all the Funkos for those on the shelf, all the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. stuff, just a lot of like other random ones. Like this penguin here, by the way, is Rico from Madagascar. It's the one that like eats everything, and that's what my cat's named after. By the way, if you didn't know, like Deadpool out of an explosion, some other cool stuff. A bunch of my manga and whatnot, all my comics and things like that, more like figures, and then the whole Noble team from Halo Reach, the collector's edition stuff. So that's all on my display shelf as you walk in. You come over here, there is going to be a few things like this, like obviously, you know, I don't hug this or anything, I've had it since I was little, and you know, it's just kind of stayed in my room, because I'm not going to, you know, throw away all the things. Like I have this, my first ever teddy, and there's just stuff like that in here. So I do apologise if it does seem like a little bit babyish, but obviously these things I don't want to throw away. Also, if we go ahead and go over to down here, we have where Rico sleeps. Rico is my cat, by the way. He basically just lives in this room. Like, this room is Rico and Charlotte's room. We sleep here together. Like, I love my cat so much. He's my little child. Then we have, like, all the new fresh paintwork, which looks amazing right now. New blinds, new curtains and whatnot. And then over here, we have, like, my bed, you know, new bed set. My C-pillow for Char, obviously, and then we have all of my framed artwork on the wall here. So we have Daisy Johnson, aka Quake, Deadpool, Team Cap from Civil War, and then Heath Ledger's Joker. So they look pretty lit. Josh Insane Shots actually bought me these. They look absolutely incredible. I'm really happy with like the orientation of them on the wall as well. And if we come back around to this side of the room, obviously my computer's in shot there. I have my Guitar Hero Live guitar, my little cat doorstop as well, and a Marvel calendar on the wall. If you can't tell by the theme, I'm a massive comic book nerd, so yeah, you kind of get that. But here's my computer. I know a lot of you are probably going to skip to where the computer is right here, but this is my computer. I'm telling you now, it is absolutely flippin' huge. It is massive, like, it's almost at the height of the desk. And the desk is huge as well. So, yeah, it's absolutely huge. I mean, hand for scale, really. Like, it's ginormous, it's ridiculously big, and, you know, it does the job. I freaking love my computer. It's on blue right now. There's a window on the side. I can't really show you in it properly. I might be able to move it. I'd probably have to put my camera down for a minute. I can move it a little bit just so I can show you a shot. I could try and get the camera in by the window here, but here is my computer. There you go, guys. Like, it is lit. I freaking love my computer. And I recently rebuilt it, upgraded it. Like, this fan here is like the size of my face. It's huge. Like, there's one on the front as well. And then you can actually open up the door on the front of this and, you know, continue to look inside. But then there's, like, some buttons here. You can turn, this turns, like, all the LEDs on and off. So you can turn them off, or you can just have the window on and not the front. Or to have the front and not the window, or you can do both. And then this little thing here, you probably can't see it. It's a little color wheel, so if you want to change the lights, and now they're not going to show up as great on camera, I understand, but this is going through like green, red, pink, purple. I just heard a horrible noise downstairs. Back to blue, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to put them on like a deep blue. You guys probably can't see that too great, but that is on a deep blue right there. And then I guess I'm going to show you my setup with the lights kind of off, and then I'll show it with you, show them on. So this is my setup right here. Also have this giant canvas of Iron Man that Tom gave me. So here's my setup, guys. Not a lot has really changed since the previous kind of setup tours. I mean, one of my chairs had some wear and tear now. Poor chair. I just Sharpie it in, and then I'll buy a new one next year. It's also got some wet marks on it. I don't know what that is. But yeah, yeah, I mean, there's not much that's changed. There's not much to talk about. I mean, I did get new speakers since the last setup tour. I bought these like £30 Logitech speakers. The only problem I'm having right now is this cable for my microphone is very tight going to my computer, because it's not really long enough. Like, it does the job, but like to make it look neat, I'd kind of want it around the back of the desk, but I can't do that right now because I need to buy a longer cable. So it is what it is. But yeah, this is my setup. I guess I'll go through everything again if people have never seen it before. I have the Razer Deathadder Chroma 2014, so I'll just go through cycling, you know, the whole color spectrum. I have a Ducky Shine 4 limited edition. You can't buy this keyboard anymore. It was limited edition to the event I went to. You can swap these out for black keys. I just put the red ones in because I quite like them. And it's got a bunch of color settings. I've been over this quite a few years in a row. You can do like the little rows like that. You can do random assorted colors. You can do it, click it, and it glows. There's also, you know, click it and it waves. And these are all like the speeds for it. You can change the speeds on all of it if you want to obviously have different speeds for different settings. Then you can do like, you know, certain parts of the keyboard go certain different colors. I tend to just have it on like down row fade. I quite like it like that. Microphone is an AT2020 USB Plus as well with a Windtech Pop Guard. I realize lighting isn't going to be the best right now, guys, because I'm filming this at night, so I do apologize for that. Mouse mat, I got in Loot Crate, actually, as you can see there. I got this as a Loot Crate exclusive. It is Zero from Borderlands 2, so that's freaking sick. Monitors, I can't really tell you. I mean, they're two different monitors. I know that triggers people that they're not exactly at the same height, but yeah, they're two iiyama 24-inch monitors. There's not much else to say. I bought one year apart. They were a year apart, and they discontinued this one, so I couldn't buy another one of it. Razer Kracken Neon Pros in pink. They probably don't look pick on. Oh my god, I'm absolutely rubbish with words. Pink on camera because you know, there's a lot more orange lighting on this camera. I was gonna do it on my phone, but I decided to do it on my vlogging camera, to be honest. And I guess, like, that's kind of the setup, really. I mean, that's where I sit and do stuff, but one of the new additions to the setup really has been, if I go ahead and turn the lights off right here, you see this lovely controller. You're gonna see absolutely nothing for a minute, guys. It's gonna be absolutely terrible. You can hit the on button under my desk, and that is where you get glory itself. I now have a full controller of LED lights that goes right behind my desk. It looks absolutely freaking fantastic, and because the computer has a full color wheel on it, it is absolutely sick because I can tune, like, to have them at the same color. I can change my computer to red if I want my, like, setup red, so, you know, if I want to swap it to red, I have to kind of point it under my desk. So if I wanted that red, I could change that to red as well really easily. I really like purple. Purple looks absolutely sick. I'm a massive fan, but recently I've been putting it on deep blue. I mean, you can put flash on and stuff where it'll flash between the colors, but I'm a massive fan of blue. Blue looks sick, and it looks really cool on the computer because it glows the computer up the most, because obviously the computer has its own lights. But I mean, that's the setup. I'm gonna give you a full shot of the setup. The LEDs won't look like they obviously do in real life. You know, in real life they don't have that horrible white glare, but the camera just can't kind of focus in on it very well because it you know, it's light. It doesn't really like it. But really, guys, that is the setup, and that is you know, everything that I've got going on right now, and this is what it's gonna look like. It looks absolutely dope. I'm so happy with it. I'm really just happy with how the room has turned out. It's turned out freaking fantastic. It's all new and very shiny and beautiful, and I have so much more space as I walk in. So I used to have a massive black cabinet here, so you'd walk in and you'd be like walking into this space here, and you'd feel really trapped as you walked in. I didn't like it. But yeah, I was gonna have it that way, but it didn't fit the computer, so I'm very happy with it. I hope you guys like my setup. We have the channel up over here. I need to go read these beautiful comments on the screen here. I just replied to a bunch of them, actually. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, you know, please go ahead and slap a like. It takes a long time to put things like this together. Like, it took a ridiculous amount of time. And, yeah, I'm just really happy with it. And, I guess if you're interested in the setup, there you freaking go.